Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered, what's really out there? What kinds of bizarre, alien worlds might be orbiting distant stars, planets where your very concept of reality would collapse? Well, buckle up, space explorer. Because today, we're taking you on a journey far beyond our solar system, into the weirdest, wildest corners of the cosmos. Where it rains molten glass sideways. Where gravity defies logic. And where the entire sky burns red with storms that never end. This isn't science fiction. This is the cutting edge of real astronomical discovery. Welcome to the universe's strangest planets, where the laws of physics seem to bend, and nature unleashes its most creative nightmares. From gas giants with diamond cores, to planets so dark they reflect no light, to Earth-sized orbs locked in eternal fire and ice. These are places so extreme, so alien, they challenge everything we know about life, matter, and survival. And here's the kicker. Some of these planets might even be hiding the conditions for life. Just not the kind we're used to. So, are you ready to escape Earth for a few minutes? To leave the comfort of your world and plunge into the unknown? Then let's dive into the 10 strangest planets ever discovered. Some will fascinate you. Some will terrify you. And all of them will change the way you see the universe. Welcome to Mysterious Universe, where science meets wonder. And every week, we bring you stories that blow your mind and expand your imagination. Before we launch, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell. Because space is full of mysteries, and trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Now, let's begin. 1. HD 189733b, the planet where it rains glass sideways. Welcome to HD 189733b. From afar, this planet looks like a peaceful deep blue marble drifting in space. But get closer, and the illusion shatters. This is a true nightmare world. Located 64 light-years away, HD 189733b is a gas giant roughly the size of Jupiter. But unlike our friendly neighbor, this planet's atmosphere is a stormy hellscape. With winds that rage at 5.400 miles per hour, yes, faster than a speeding bullet, and temperatures that soar above 1.700 degrees Fahrenheit. HD 189733b would shred any spacecraft to pieces in seconds. But that's not even the worst part. The planet's blue color? It comes from silicate particles in the atmosphere. In other words, this planet doesn't just look like a sapphire. It rains molten glass, sideways. Imagine shards of glass flying through the air, carried by hurricane-force winds. If you stood on a floating platform above the clouds, you'd be pelted from all directions by lethal glass daggers. No suit could protect you. Scientists discovered this terrifying weather using light spectroscopy, measuring how starlight filtered through the atmosphere. What they found was mind-bending, a dynamic, violent, and deadly system far different from anything on Earth. This is not just a strange planet. It is a place that redefines what hostile means in space. 2. WASP-12b, the planet being eaten by its star. Now brace yourself. We're heading 1.400 light-years away to WASP-12b, a planet so close to its star that it's literally being devoured alive. This Jupiter-sized gas giant orbits its host star at such a tight distance that 1 year lasts just over a single Earth day. Temperatures soar to 4.000 degrees Fahrenheit, and its proximity to the star causes the planet to stretch and bulge, becoming egg-shaped under the force of immense tidal gravity. But that's not all. The star is stripping away WASP-12b's atmosphere, pulling its very essence into space. Streams of gas and plasma spiral outward, forming a death shroud around the planet. Astronomers have observed the planet losing mass at an astonishing rate, so fast that in a few million years, it may be entirely gone. WASP-12b is the first exoplanet found with this kind of planetary cannibalism. And it's a dire warning about how brutal the universe can be. Imagine living on a world where every moment, you're drifting closer to obliteration. Your sky would blaze with constant light. Your horizon would ripple as atmospheric gases are ripped away in real time. This is what it means to live on the edge of destruction. 3. WASP-12b, the planet that's being devoured. Imagine a planet so close to its star that it completes an orbit in just over one Earth day. Welcome to WASP-12b, a gas giant roughly twice the size of Jupiter and one of the darkest, most doomed worlds we've ever discovered, located around 1.400 light-years away in the constellation Auriga. This planet is locked in a fatal embrace with its parent star. The intense gravitational pull stretches WASP-12b into an egg-like shape and heats it to over 2.500 degrees Celsius. But the real horror lies in its fate. WASP-12b is being consumed alive. The star is siphoning off its atmosphere at an alarming rate, creating a stream of gas that spirals into the star like smoke rising from a burning wick. Astronomers believe that WASP-12b might be completely devoured within the next 10 million years, a blink of an eye in cosmic time. What's even more bizarre is that the planet absorbs more than 94% of the light that hits it, making it as dark as fresh asphalt. It's a black void of a world, cloaked in shadows, racing toward destruction. Watching WASP-12b is like witnessing a slow-motion apocalypse, a planet spiraling toward death, wrapped in darkness. In a universe filled with wonder and mystery, WASP-12b is a chilling reminder of just how violent and unforgiving space can be. It's not just strange, it's tragic. 4. HD 189733b, the planet that rains glass. Far beyond our solar system, about 64 light-years away in the constellation Vulpecula, there's a planet that challenges our very understanding of extreme weather. Meet HD 189733b. A world slightly larger than Jupiter, but with a deathly twist. This alien gas giant is bathed in blue hues, much like our Earth, but don't be fooled. That stunning blue color doesn't come from oceans, it's caused by silicate particles in the atmosphere. And when those silicates condense, they form glass. Yes, glass. On HD 189733b, the winds howl at speeds of up to 5.400 miles per hour, faster than the speed of sound. These violent gusts whip up particles of glass and fling them sideways across the planet. Imagine being caught in a storm where the rain slices sideways. Not water droplets, but razor-sharp shards of glass. The daytime temperatures soar beyond 1.000 degrees Celsius. And because the planet is tidally locked, one side always faces the star. That means a permanent inferno on one side and eternal darkness on the other. The result is a chaotic atmosphere of extreme contrasts and deadly conditions. To survive on HD 189733b, you'd need more than a spacesuit. You'd need armor. It's a vivid nightmare, painted in sapphire tones, a true storm world where beauty disguises deadly chaos. HD 189733b is not a place of refuge. It's a place that tears reality to pieces, one glass shard at a time. 555 Cancri, the Diamond Planet. Orbiting a star just 40 light-years away in the constellation Cancer is a planet that gleams with cosmic opulence. Its name? 55 Cancri. At first glance, this exoplanet might look like an ordinary super-Earth, about twice the size of our planet. But scientists believe its interior may hold a treasure beyond comprehension. Diamonds. Yes, an entire world possibly made of crystallized carbon, planetary bling on a cosmic scale. Here's how that could be possible. 55 Cancri is composed of carbon-rich materials and subjected to immense pressure and heat, conditions perfect for forming diamonds. If the theories are correct, at least a third of this planet could be diamond. That would make it worth an estimated $26.9 million. But this wealth comes at a cost. 55 Cancri orbits its star so closely that a year lasts just 18 Earth hours. The temperatures on its surface exceed 2.000 degrees Celsius. Hot enough to melt iron. Volcanic activity is likely rampant, and the atmosphere is possibly a swirling mix of superheated gases and carbon-based compounds. If you could stand on its surface, you might see a scorched, gleaming landscape, black with shimmering crystal reflections. Under an unrelenting sun, a paradise for greed, perhaps, but a hell for life. In the grand vault of space, 55 Cancri is both a treasure and a trap, a jewel of the galaxy that no one can ever touch. 6. PSRB 162026b, the Methuselah planet. Tucked away in the constellation Scorpius, orbiting two dead stars, a white dwarf and a pulsar, lies an ancient planet so old. It's been nicknamed Methuselah. PSRB 162026b is estimated to be over 12.7 billion years old. That means it formed less than a billion years after the Big Bang. It's not just old, it's eternal. Watching galaxies form, stars die, and civilizations rise and fall. This planet orbits a bizarre binary system. One star pulses radio waves. The other has burned out. It's a cosmic graveyard, and yet, this planet endures. Methuselah is likely a gas giant, roughly 2.5 times the mass of Jupiter, orbiting at a safe distance from the chaos of its stellar parents. It sits within the crowded heart of a globular cluster, where stars are packed densely, and the skies would blaze with starlight. How has it survived so long in such a volatile environment? That's part of the mystery. PSRB 162026b is like an ancient monk, drifting through time, silent but wise, a survivor from the universe's forgotten youth. In a cosmos full of violent beginnings and catastrophic ends, this planet is a quiet witness to everything. If only it could speak. 7. Kepler-16b, the real-life Tatooine. Fans of Star Wars remember Tatooine, Luke Skywalker's homeworld with twin suns. It turns out, science fiction wasn't far from reality. Kepler-16b, located about 200 light-years away in the constellation Cygnus, is a real planet that orbits two stars. Imagine standing on its surface, orange sand stretching to the horizon, while two suns rise and set in unison, painting the sky with twin shadows. Kepler-16b is a gas giant, roughly the size of Saturn, with no solid surface, but if it had moons, they might offer dramatic alien landscapes bathed in double sunlight. The orbital dance of its two stars creates unusual day-night cycles. Seasons would be wildly unpredictable. Sometimes both suns would shine. Other times, one would eclipse the other. It's a world of light and shadow, rhythm and chaos. Kepler-16b shows us that binary star systems can harbor planets and potentially even life under the right conditions. It reminds us that even the most outlandish sci-fi dreams can find echoes in the universe. 8. Gliese 436b, the burning ice planet. What if I told you there's a planet where ice burns? Gliese 436b, located 33 light-years away in the constellation Leo, defies logic. This Neptune-sized world is covered in what scientists call hot ice. Despite temperatures soaring to 800 degrees Celsius, Gliese 436b maintains a solid layer of ice due to the extreme gravitational pressure compressing the water so tightly that it remains frozen. The planet's atmosphere, likely rich in hydrogen and helium, adds to the mystery. The result? A world that burns while staying frozen, a paradox in planetary physics. The planet is tidally locked, with one side always facing its star. Its elliptical orbit brings further instability, creating intense thermal differences. Gliese 436b challenges everything we thought we knew about the behavior of matter. It's not just a strange planet, it's a planetary riddle, wrapped in fire and ice. 9. HD 106906b, the rogue giant. Most planets orbit close to their stars, but not HD 106906b. This planetary rogue drifts 650 astronomical units away from its parent star, more than 20 times the distance between Neptune and our Sun. At such a distance, the planet shouldn't even exist according to conventional theories. HD 106906b is an enormous world, 11 times the mass of Jupiter, and burns with its own internal heat, emitting a faint infrared glow. It might have been flung into the outskirts of its system by a cosmic dance with other massive objects or even captured from interstellar space. The planet's location offers an eerie view. The star it orbits would appear as nothing more than a distant dot in its night sky. This giant doesn't bask in starlight, it lurks in cold, lonely shadows. It's a reminder that the universe isn't neat. It's wild, unpredictable, and filled with outcasts. HD 106906b is the lone wanderer of space, a planetary ghost. 10. Koro 7b, the lava world. Finally, we arrive at Koro 7b, a super-Earth located just 490 light-years away in the constellation Monoceros. If hell had a planet, this would be it. Koro 7b is just 1.6 times the size of Earth. But it's 10 times hotter, orbiting extremely close to its star, just 1.6 million miles away. Its dayside reaches temperatures of over 2.400 degrees Celsius. That's hot enough to vaporize rocks. Scientists believe the planet's surface is covered in oceans of lava. The heat strips atoms off molecules, creating a rock vapor atmosphere. And on the night side, where temperatures plummet, that vapor may condense into stone rain. Yes, you heard that right, lava oceans by day, rock rain by night. Koro 7b is a world that has been scorched into madness. It's a furnace, a nightmare, a crucible of elemental fury. Yet it fascinates us, because it represents the limits of what a planet can endure. And that's what makes it unforgettable. As we drift back from the edges of known space, our minds still ablaze with burning ice, glass storms, diamond cores, and twin suns, it's time to pause and reflect. Each of these strange planets is more than just an oddity in the cosmos. They are cosmic postcards, stamped with stories of extremes, each one whispering the secrets of what's possible in our universe. Some worlds remind us of beauty wrapped in violence. Others speak of time, ancient survivors, or newborns doomed from the start. And a few feel like mirrors held up to our own fragile Earth, reminding us just how rare and precious our home truly is. But here's the most thrilling part. We've only just begun to explore. The universe is vast, mysterious, and full of wonders still hiding in the darkness. Out there may be planets even stranger than these, worlds so alien they defy imagination, yet so real they await discovery. Who knows, one day, we might visit them, or maybe, just maybe, someone, or something, out there is watching us. So, if you've been inspired, amazed, or chilled by these cosmic revelations, don't stop here. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join us on the next voyage into the unknown. Because this universe has more stories than we can ever tell, but together, we'll chase them all. This is Mysterious Universe, where curiosity meets the cosmos. Until next time, keep wondering, keep watching, and keep looking up.